Man from Manila.
Man from Manila?
Yes.
What has a neck, no hair, no head, and wears a cap?
It has a neck, no head, and wears a cap. Why, a biggity bottle. Duh.
Chicky, chicky, chess. Chicky, chicky, chess.
Today we have Otsuka Shou versus Daniel Quinton from the Asian singles men's. It's going to be a King's Pawn game. It's going to be a King's Pawn game. All the same.
Chicky, chicky, chess.
And here we go. On to the chess game. Special thanks to Miggity Man from Manila, and who does a great job of spray painting over this other guy's YouTube stuff.
Chicky, 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 chess.
Otsuka, pretty high yellow. Daniel Quinton as well. So here comes the game. It's an insane game. We have another joke for you, ladies and gentlemen. Why did the cookie go to the doctor? Why did the cookie go to the doctor? Because it felt crummy.
Chicky, chicky.
Laffy taffy.
Chicky, chicky.
Alright, here it comes. Is it going to be the Victor Nimzov? Victor Nimzov. It is indeed the Richter Veresov. Chicky Richter Veresov. And here we can see Otsuka Shou. He's already been exposed to this before. He's moved his biggity pawn right on to scare this biggity bishop right on up. And here we can see the development. He's going to grab that initiative, take the initiative right by the horns. But we can see kind of a London style of sticky system. A very meter build here from our hero Otsuka, kind of doing some kind of a diggity get down on Indian. Here comes the fianchetto, fianchetto as expected, and there comes the biggity bishop, gonna push right on out so that he can castle as well. Oshaku, there we can see as expected. But now the initiative firmly in the hands of Daniel Quinton, and he's gonna go right for the riggedy rook, and here comes the castle trying to catch back up, and the initiative firmly, squarely in the hands of white. Daniel Quinton, 1 hour and a half on the clickety-clack clock, just gonna take his tickety time. And a very meter build here from his opponent, Otsuka, doing exactly the miggity moves that he's chosen to do. There, look at that. Even the riggedy rook coming on forward, setting up for a long game. It's gonna be one heck of a liggity long game. Liggity, ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggle of giggly girls. Here comes the biggity peon moving on out here. The biggity bishop gonna have to diggity dance on biggity back, which he does. He did. He had that space opened on up for him so he could retreat with the greatest of ease. Here comes Otsuka with the biggity pawn. And then we can see the horses diggity dancing, getting ready for the center of the board matchup. And here the center of the biggity board matchup is here. Center of the biggity board matchup is here. So the queen's gonna diggity dance in the last place that she needs to be. Queen's gonna diggity dance. But Otsuka gonna creep on forward. What a close game. Not a single exchange. This game so dang close. Not a single exchange until right riggedy now. We see an exchange happen. Middle of the chicken chessboard, and he could see wowzers, holy cowsers. Daniel just walking right biggity by, losing his horse. Question mark? No, losing a piggity pawn. But it looks like he's gonna go on the offense here. He's gonna take some riggedy risks. Will the risk pay off? We'll have to wait and see. Chess blitz style, ladies and gentlemen. Now he takes the horse. Quite the piggity payout. Quite the piggity payoff. But here comes the riggedy rook, putting him in check. Luckily for him, he's got the horse right riggedy there. But now Mr. Otsuka on the assault. He's brought his queen out. Chess. Biggity blitz style brought to you. What the heck? Daniel Quinton decides he wants to move his rook right on over because the piggity pawn doesn't have an answer for that. Piggity pawn doesn't want to see what's going on. Look at the queen gonna dance riggedy back. She's gonna go right back on the diggity get down on defense. She knows she's on up. She knows they're way on up. So up is what they want to stay. Here comes that assault. Here comes the assault from biggity black, looking to capitalize on this attack. And here comes the biggity bishop trying to pin that queen on in. Chess. but the queen's not gonna have none. She's not gonna have none of it. She's gonna come and take the biggity bishop, and here comes the queen. Wowzers, look at that cheeky. What a cheeky check. Not quite the checkmate, because here comes the horse. Here comes the horse, able to hop right in between the queen and the king. Queen and the king, but here comes the attack. This is an incredible game. Daniel Qzon, Asian 2025 Ming singles super diggity duper awesome tournament of justice. Wowzers. And the queen gonna diggity continue to dance around. Is the advantage? Where's the advantage? Who knows? The initiative being grabbed by both, and both players are hopping around the chickadee chessboard. Such an incredible. Here comes the piggity pawn. He says, I got the initiative. Quit trying to grab it back. And now the white's gonna, Daniel Qzon's gonna have to make a super duper diggity duper awesome super sweet attack. It looks like the queens are gonna be traded tonight. No, not likely. Not likely. Incredible, incredible, miggity moves here from our chickadee chess champions. Otsuka, Jiggity Japan versus Philippines. Philippines, Qzon, Daniel. From Qzon, Daniel. Wowzers. Wowzers. Here we can see it's very tied up, even game after they exchanged all the diggity pieces down, diggity down. One horse, one rook, one queen for both piggity players, 4 piggity pawns. Wowzers, after all that exchange, after it all dances diggity down, we've only got 4 minutes on the clack. This is suddenly now biggity blitz style chickadee chess. Daniel Qzon versus shou Otsuka, 5 to 4 miggity minutes. Now he's only got 2 miggity minutes. Will there be a jiggly gentleman's exchange? Probably not. Biggity blitz style is what Daniel Qzon lives on. He lives on that blitz style. He eats that blitz style from miggity morning. Watches Ernie Biggity Balthazar's Biggity Man from Minille's YouTube channel. That's why he's so super diggity duper awesome at the biggity blitz style. Biggity blitz style. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the queen offering exchange on Jade. 2 minutes on the clock. Clock just struck down diggity. Struck on diggity down to 2 miggity minutes. Now they got biggity blitz style. Ladies, you didn't think it was a blitz style chess. Gentlemen, of course it's blitz style chess. It's Ernie Biggity Balthazar's YouTube channel. Chess. Biggity blitz style. Ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls, and here comes the riggedy rook ready to deal some diggity damage. But here comes the he's offering the exchange. He's saying, you can take my horse, I'll take your horse. But the horse was of course not gonna take that exchange. Hopping around. This is what he wants to do all day, a night on the town. This horse is awesome. Look at that, 1 minute 40 seconds to 1 minute on the clock. The climb ticking, tick tock. Clickety clock just sounds in their ears as they know that it's gonna be the culmination of all their fears. They're gonna be running out of tickety time, running out of tickety time. Here comes the biggity pawn. 1 minute 50 seconds. 1 minute 50 seconds to 1 minute on the clock. Barely. I think they each get a couple seconds whenever they make a move. No, he's got 33 seconds on the clock for shou Otsuka. 1 minute for Daniel. Daniel's gonna miggity move forward. He just needs to survive for 33 more seconds. Can he diggity get down on it? Do it. 4 pawns to 4 pawns. 1 rook to 1 rook. 1 king to 1 king. It sounds even to me. Just biggity blitz style, ladies and jiggly, boys and giggly girls, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. Incredible. Here comes the king. 40 seconds. It looks like he does get 10 seconds on the clock every time he makes a quick miggity move and hits that button. 10 seconds added, or actually 20 seconds. Who knows? He's up to miggity minute, but still biggity blitz style, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. They both only have 1 minute or less than 2 minutes on the clickety clock for both biggity players. Here comes biggity black. Here comes biggity black with that. Try to get the queen stuff, but here's a cheeky check. Trying to cheeky check it. Cheeky. What a cheeky check. Now he's gonna move the riggedy rooks. That other rook can't biggity move anywhere except forward or biggity back. There he does, as we thought he was gonna do. The Japanese future FIDE miggity master. Future FIDE miggity master versus Grand Master Daniel Qzon. Grand miggity master Daniel Qzon. Grand miggity master Daniel Qzon. And now we can see the pawns miggity moving up here for Japan. Just inching closer to that queen, but now he's got a 3 to 2 pawn situation to diggity get down and deal with. Get down and deal with. So white's gonna press the advantage over here on the riggedy right side, king side of the biggity board, chickadee chessboard, and just gonna ignore that pawn for the nonce. Biggity blitz style, ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girl. Brought to you, of course, as it always is, by Ernie Biggity Balthazar, Miggity Man from Manila, and those super duper sweet liggity laffy tiggity. Look at, they both got 20 minutes after those. The gentlemen's, they both got up and said, we can't play this blitz style. We gotta slow it down. When the music slows diggity down to a little bit more comfortable. Wait, what happened? Who did the last move? Who resigns? They both got their time, but I think they just need more time to look it on over, because I don't see who even did the liggity last liggity. Okay, it was actually Biggity Black. Yep. And well, here goes White. And who's gonna make the move? Who's gonna make the move? Last move? Is it a tickety tie? There may be a driggity drawn on diggity down. Probably a drawn on diggity down. Probably a drawn on diggity down. Round 7. This was a super duper epic, insurmountable, awesome, super DB game of awesomeness. Unfortunately, I was too biggy rapping instead of commentating. Sorry, man from Manila. But we're gonna bring you this next one. Hey, Gupta. Oh my gosh, high ELO. Gupta. Oh my gosh, high ELO versus Garcia. Chicky. Can't wait for that. Hopefully, I can tell who wins or who doesn't win. I'll be getting my jokes out of the way. Why did the cookie go to the doctor? Because it felt crummy. Chicky, yes. Bullet style, ladies and